Now to Harvard University, where a satanic black mass is happening in just minutes. The controversial event rocking Harvard, the Archdiocese of Boston, and even Catholics around the globe. Now, the event was scheduled to be on campus, but just a few hours ago, the Harvard group moved the black mass off Harvard's campus to an undisclosed location. Harvard student Aurora Griffin joins us. She is the former president of Harvard Catholic Students. Thank you for joining us.
Of course. Happy to be here, Greta.
So now apparently you've got this sort of moving black mass. Do you have any idea where this mass is tonight?
Well, according to the Crimson's latest reports that I'm aware of, the negotiations did fall through from that nightclub in Central Square. So we're hoping that the whole thing just gets canceled, but the worst case scenario would be that they try to get it back on campus.
All right. If you've had any chance to talk to, like, the president of the university or anyone in the hierarchy on campus?
Well, in fact, I submitted a letter to President Drew Faust this morning with the nearly 60,000 names of people who objected to this hateful event. But I have not received a personal response from President Faust. Her public response has been that she's personally dismayed that any cultural group would undertake something so offensive, but I have not heard from her further.
I'm going to talk about it in a second with the viewers. I'm just going to have a little conversation off the record, but I'm curious, how do you reconcile this with the First Amendment?
Sure. Well, Greta, I don't think this is an issue of free speech. We're talking about a private institution which has defined its free speech as being limited by anything that dishonors another person's religion. It says that that is contrary to the balance of rights that the university promotes. And so I think, according to the university's own definition, this is not something that's acceptable.
Well, it's sort of interesting how the university hierarchy, in the name of First Amendment, didn't toss them off campus. They chose to leave themselves. But if you go 9 miles down the road at Brandeis, they threw out their commencement speaker, a woman who was saying antagonistic things to radical Islam. So it's sort of interesting, just 9 miles down the road, and you've got these two important universities with very different views on this.
That's right, Greta. There are a number of inconsistent messages that are being sent by Harvard in this situation. But I think that it's important that we respond to what's actually, happening on our campus.
We have 30 seconds left. Where do you think they're going? Are they going undercover or underground? I mean, it's sort of interesting because we've been chasing them for the last 90 minutes. We've had reporters up there.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully they're going away. That's where they're going. But I guess we'll have to see. I'll see when I get back on campus soon. I'll myself be at the Holy Hour at St. Paul's.
Well, thank you. We'll be watching to see what's going on tonight.
Thanks for having me on, Greta.